guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are liking these videos recently. Honestly, I've been having so much fun kind of going back to the basics and just walking you through how I do things. So if you guys didn't watch the video about how I edit my YouTube videos using iMovie, definitely go check that out because it's similar style. But in this video, I just wanted to walk you through the process of how I write my descriptions, add my tags, and really optimize my YouTube videos so that they appear in search, get recommended by YouTube, and all of that stuff. So the first thing I want to actually share with you guys is a couple of weeks back. So at this point, I think it might have been 3 or 4 weeks back in your guys' time, but I uploaded a YouTube video sharing how to start a YouTube channel in 2020. And that video did really, really well for me. Not only were the people that were subscribed to my channel, so you guys, not only were you guys actually watching that video, but it ended up ranking really, really well in search, and it got so many views because of that. And I just want to show you guys how I know that and how I know that this system that I'm about to show you actually works to get views on my YouTube videos as well as rank in search on YouTube. Now, before we get to the good stuff, I've got a quick message from our sponsor. So this segment of the video is sponsored by Epidemic Sound, and you guys already know that I use them for all of my music here on YouTube as well as Instagram. It's where I find my copyright-free music as well as my sound effects because I've gotten some questions on that. But I've got something really exciting for you guys. I've been working with Epidemic to come out with an album that includes some of my favorite tracks that I use within my own YouTube videos when it comes to like those B-roll scenes that you guys know. So there is now an album live on Epidemic that you guys can get access to. So if you're ever curious what songs I'm using, or if you want to have kind of like the same vibe and feel within your YouTube videos, you can now find that on Epidemic. So if you haven't given them a try yet, I will include a link in the description bar down below where you can get started with a free trial. But I love them. I've been using them for a while, and it's just a great spot for copyright-free music. I've got this broken out the last 28 days. That's fine. So I'm going to click on see more, and you can see this blue line right here is my YouTube video about how to start a YouTube channel, and it's actually my top performing video over the last 28 days, even though it was only launched on March 31st. So this really hasn't even had that much time to generate views, but it is really popping off in all honesty because of what I'm about to share with you. So I'm going to click on this YouTube video so that we only see the stats for this video. So this is the one we're looking at right here. I'm going to click on traffic source. The green line is because of browse features, which means I'm appearing on people's home pages. And actually, I'll show you guys that in a second. The blue line is YouTube search. So really, actually, if we go down here, my top performing like source of traffic, the one that's actually generating me the most views, is YouTube search. And this video has only been live for not that long, guys. Like, it's already really generating a lot of views because of YouTube search. Now, I did mention the browse feature, so I want to click on that just so you guys can see what that means. It's because of home, so that means home pages, like the video being actually promoted on people's home pages and people clicking on it from there. Subscription pages, so people that are subscribed to my channel already going to their subscriptions and then seeing the video and clicking on it. Watch later, watch history, trending explorer. I've got 1 view from there, so that's honestly nothing. Here's the real like heavy hitter, guys. I uploaded a YouTube video that talks about how to start a YouTube channel, and there are so many videos out there that have that exact same keyword. And actually, let's do something right now. So let me go to youtube.com, and we're just gonna search how to start a YouTube channel. Obviously, I've been already searching for this keyword. Now, I use TubeBuddy, so that's something that I do want to mention here. I use TubeBuddy to do my tags and all of that stuff you're gonna see in a second, but it really does help you to optimize your videos. So if you guys want to give it a try, I will include a link in the description bar down below. So just looking at the analysis for this keyword, overall, they're saying that it's a poor keyword for me to target. 16 out of 100 means it's terrible. Do not go after that keyword. Get a little bit more specific, and we'll talk about that in a bit. I decided to still go after that keyword, and it's funny because, I mean, I'm searching on my own account right now, so the way that rankings work on YouTube, it's going to be different for every single person based off of your watch history, who you're subscribed to, all of that stuff. So performing this search on my own account, I'm obviously going to appear higher, and that's just me. So if you guys want to perform this search on your own, go ahead and do it and see where I am ranking. What I do want to show you is down here, you can see the keywords that are generating me views. So how to start a YouTube channel, the exact keyword that we were just on, it's generating me 17,000 views. I'm also ranking for all these other keywords that you can see right here. They're generating views based off of this column. So a lot of them are starting a YouTube channel, how to be a YouTuber for beginners. But yeah, I'm ranking for a lot of keywords. And like I said, this is a new video on my channel. So I want to share with you guys the process that I walk through to optimize my YouTube videos. Now, if you did not know, YouTube is a search engine, and it is actually the second largest search engine in the world. Google is the first one, YouTube is second. YouTube is owned by Google, and they are just killing the search engine game. But if you are looking at YouTube, or maybe you're watching those other YouTube videos that say, okay, if you want to grow on YouTube, you need to get suggested. And in order to get suggested, then you need to have a decent amount of views, you need to have good engagement, you need to have good watch time, so average view duration. And there's a lot that goes into getting suggested by YouTube, but so many other people will tell you that's really where you need to focus all your energy. And I'm here to say the first step in the process is actually appearing in search, guys. If you appear in search, you're going to end up generating those views. You're going to get more of an opportunity to get those views. And then once they watch them, they engage with them, then you're going to get suggested by YouTube. It's really the first step in the process, and something that I focus on for every single one of my YouTube videos. The video that we're going to be optimizing today is the one that should have went live before this one, or it would have gone live before this one. And it is talking about the business of YouTube. And I put a decent amount of time in that video, and I really want it to pop off the same way that my how to start a YouTube channel video did. Now, I don't honestly think it's going to get nearly as many views, but I really want it to rank in search, and I want it to do well because of the SEO. Okay, so I'm going to, let me pull up the video that we are going to work on. This is the video right here. Now, I already have the title generated, and I'm not really going to talk about titles too much in this video. I know that I've shared that in other videos before. One thing I will tell you guys is that keywords in your title is so important. So let's say you wanted to rank for the keyword how to start a YouTube channel, you would want that to be in your title. So for this specific title, I included the business of YouTube, which I'm debating if I want to title it the business side of YouTube, but I really like the business of YouTube, so I'm not really sure. But then it also says what you need to know if you want to be a full-time YouTuber, and then I added 2020 on there just because it kind of triggers the algorithm, or if someone's typing in how to grow on YouTube 2020, they don't want old videos, they only want relevant videos. I add the date on there sometimes, or the year on there sometimes, but you will see right here, I'm using 92 out of 100 characters. My titles are all very, very long. I try to get to the max of almost 100 characters. If I'm between 90 and 100, I'm happy with it, but that gives you more of an opportunity to include the keywords that you want to include, as well as actually rank for those keywords. So do not do keyword stuffing, and don't just say the business of YouTube, business side of YouTube, YouTube as a business. Do not have a title like that. You want it still to be good for someone to read while including natural keywords that make sense. So the very first thing I'm gonna do is right at my description, up top here, I'm gonna space down, and I'm going to start out with the main keywords that I wanna target and that I wanna rank for. Now, this is something that I notice a lot of people aren't doing right on YouTube, or they don't utilize this as much. So when you type in a keyword, obviously it's going to pull up the videos that either have that keyword in the title, they have it in their tags, they have it in their description, it's included in the, what is that called? I guess you could just say audio, but it's included in what you are saying within your YouTube video, because there's so many different things that the YouTube bot goes and crawls through to figure out, okay, what videos are actually the best videos to recommend to this person. So when I type in how to start a YouTube channel, my video right here, the first keyword that is in my title is how to start a YouTube channel. But the second thing that I really want you guys to pay attention to is, do you notice how this is bold? How to start a YouTube channel. I didn't bold that in my description. It's YouTube realizing that not only did I include that keyword in my title, but I also included it in my description. So they're bolding it, saying, hey, this video is actually talking about how to start a YouTube channel. And I'm sure if I scroll down here, this one too, Aaron on Demand, should I start a YouTube channel? They bolded this keyword, and that is not the creator, that is not Aaron doing that. That is YouTube pulling that keyword and saying, yes, they're talking about this keyword in the description. So the very first thing I'm going to do, this video is talking about the business of YouTube, what you need to know if you want to be a full-time YouTuber. So I take the opportunity within the first few lines to include the keywords that I really, really want to rank for, and just kind of reiterate what the title says, but I try to make it in a different way. So I don't want to directly copy exactly what the title says. I want to word it a little bit differently, if that makes any sense. So let's talk about the business of YouTube. Here are some things you need to know if you want to become a full-time YouTuber in 2020. And it was just a way to reiterate what the description said and include my keywords. Now, here's the thing. I already briefly mentioned this, but if you have a specific keyword that you want to target, so let's say for this video, I want to target business of YouTube. You want to include that keyword in your actual video. So what you are saying in your video, because YouTube can understand what you are saying. So you want to include your keyword in there, as well as different variations of that keyword, which we'll talk about in a second, in the title of your video, in your description, as well as in your tag. So there's 4 main places that you want to include your keyword. So already I've got the business of YouTube here in my title. I've got the business of YouTube here in my description. 2 things checked off. I know in the video I talked about business of YouTube. So the last thing I have to do is actually scroll down here right in the tag section. I'm going to type in the business of YouTube, and then we're also going to do business of YouTube. Now, those keywords are essentially the same, and some people will say that that's redundant. You don't need to do that, but based off of this strategy, it's really worked for me. So I will include different variations of one keyword, which we'll talk about in a second. But this is not the only thing that I'm gonna do to my description. You guys know, actually you may not know, but in my description, I include a sentence or 2 right up at the top, and then I will space down a little bit, and it kind of depends on like what I'm going for. So if I wanna get more people to watch other videos that I have on my channel, the next thing I will do, I will put, not that, I'll put watch next, and then I'll include a list of the videos that I want people to watch. And then I'm actually gonna go down here, and this is when I'm going to add more information and basically just include more keywords that really drive home what this video is about. So let me write something really quick, and I will let you know what keywords I target and kind of my strategy and how I've been doing this for a little while, so I feel like this is just easy for me to do. I feel like there's a better word for that. It's like second nature, I guess you could say, but it's just like really easy. So let me just write something really quick, and then I'll share with you guys what I was thinking about. Okay, so I'm gonna read to you guys what I have included right here. And it's just a paragraph, a couple of sentences that is written in natural language, but also includes a lot of keywords and the things that I talk about in the video. So it says, when you start a YouTube channel, you're actually starting a business. Now you may be thinking that all full-time YouTubers do is create videos and watch Netflix, but that isn't the case. Actually, there's a lot that goes into YouTube as a business. And if you want to be a successful YouTuber, there are some things you need to know. I want to add that. There are some things that you need to know. So today I'm sharing what other YouTubers aren't telling you. We're talking about the legal side of YouTube, how you get paid as a YouTuber, building out your team and hiring employees, and so much more. Now, guys, honestly, I don't expect anyone to read that. If I'm being completely honest, I am not writing this for my viewers. I am writing this for the algorithm, for YouTube to pull those keywords and to help rank me in search. So let me actually just go through the list of keywords that I included in this little description that I wrote right here. The first one, start a YouTube channel. I wanted to target that again because one of my other videos is already ranking really well for how to start a YouTube channel, and I just want to prove to YouTube that I am focused on creating content about YouTube, and it really just pulls my YouTube videos all together so they know that I'm an authority in that niche. And hopefully if they're ranking my other video for how to start a YouTube channel, once people watch that, they'll end up actually promoting this other video for them to watch next. So that's my goal with that one. Actually starting a business, it just kind of reiterates that we're talking about the business of YouTube. We've got full-time YouTubers. That's a really good keyword right there. YouTube as a business. This is a different variation of the business of YouTube. You want to include different variations of your keyword because you're not sure which one is actually going to pick up. So when I showed you guys all of the keywords that I'm currently ranking for on my how to start a YouTube channel video, there are so many different variations of what people are searching for in terms of starting a YouTube channel, and I just want to increase my opportunities of appearing for different searches that people are searching for. So want to be a successful YouTuber, I may even just include that as successful YouTuber in one of my tags. Today I'm sharing what other YouTubers aren't telling you. That's a really kind of sneaky keyword to include in there. And then in the video, I've got a couple of different sections and things that I mentioned. So one of the things I know is the legal side of YouTube. That's going to be one of my tags as well. How you get paid as a YouTuber. That's again another great tag. But one of the things I love about this is that I have a lot of other videos on my channel talking about getting paid as a YouTuber, how to get monetized on YouTube, my first paycheck, all of that stuff. So again, it's just connecting all of my videos back together. Now I quickly added some of the videos into the watch next section. I don't talk about anything in this video that I really want to link to. Like I'm not mentioning any products or anything like that. So right now my description is done. So I've got the first part up at the top, a couple of sentences mainly for the keywords so that I rank in search. I've got the watch next, which is for my viewers so that they binge watch my content. And then we have got this section down here, which is again for the algorithm. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm gonna scroll down and I'm actually gonna start adding my keywords. So I already mentioned all of the keywords that I included in my description, and what I basically wanna do is reiterate them in my tags section. So right down here, tags, I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna add in the keywords that I included in my description. So it's gonna be a lot of up and down figuring out what I want to include, or I may even just copy and paste this. Now, here's the thing with tags. I have noticed that a lot of people use TubeBuddy and they will check out other people's YouTube videos, see what tags they're using, and they'll go to creators that have like 10 million subscribers or something, and they're like, they're not using tags, so the only tags that they're using is their channel name, and that's it. When in reality, guys, they don't need to focus that much on search. Their channel's already doing really well. They've got a good subscriber base already, and most of them have stopped worrying about search, that they don't even use tags. The main point of tags is just to tell YouTube what keywords that you want to rank for and what the video is talking about. So it's kind of reiterating what's included in your description, what's included in your title, but it's just giving YouTube, okay, here are the 10 plus keywords that I would love to rank for and that my video is about. So that's what I am doing right down here. Now, already with just the keywords that I've included in my description and in my title that I wanted to reiterate down here, I'm at 243 characters out of 500. And one of the questions I've gotten before is, you include a lot of tags, is that really necessary? And yes. Honestly, if YouTube gives you 500 characters, use it to your advantage. If you don't, then you're really just hurting your channel and you're missing an opportunity to rank and search for other keywords that could be really, really great for your YouTube video. These keywords I already added based off of my description. I really didn't do that much keyword research for, honestly, because I already know that they're good keywords. I've done my research in the past before and I just trust them. But what I'm going to do for the rest of the keywords is I'm going to scroll down a little bit, and this is why I love TubeBuddy. Honestly, I know there are so many advanced features within this software, but this is the basics. Like, this is what I actually use. And what this does down here is it gives you recommended tags and what they think your video could rank for, or what you should be tagging so that your video ranks in search. Now, some of these things aren't going to be spot on. Like, this one is just YouTube tips. That's a little vague for me, and I don't think that my video is actually going to rank for that, especially because I didn't focus on that keyword in my title, in my description, and I just don't think it's that good of a keyword. But some of these other ones, so even this, it says how to be a YouTuber, and it's 8 and it's red. That means that it's not really a great keyword for me to target, but like I already said with my other video, how to start a YouTube channel, I went after a keyword that was really hard for me to target and actually did really, really well. And this is talking about how to be a YouTuber, or what it's really like being a full-time YouTuber. So I want to include that up there. I think that is actually a good keyword to rank for. This one, full-time YouTuber, how to grow on YouTube. It's not about how to grow on YouTube. Full YouTuber life. Okay, that's a different keyword, but they say it's 85 in the ranking. So I'll say fine by me. Some of these I just feel like aren't that great. I'm gonna actually sort these based off a score. We could do full-time YouTuber salary because I do talk about that. If I scroll down, I saw another one, how to start a YouTube channel and make money. That one could be good. Maybe I also wanna do, this isn't something that popped up, but the reality of YouTube, what it's really like being a YouTuber. I think those are both really, really good keywords, even though they didn't appear down here. It's just something that popped into my head. Yes. Okay, so I went over my keyword limit. I ended up deciding to delete the business of YouTube because I still have business of YouTube there. So I deleted that, and then I ended up adding YouTube 2020, and I am exactly at 500 out of my 500 characters. Crushed it. Now, I didn't really dive into keyword research in this video, so if you guys want to see another video on how to perform keyword research and really rank for those keywords, actually I do have another video on it that I'll include right here, but if you guys want to see an updated one, I can definitely do that because there's a lot of keyword research that goes into even making sure that a video idea is valid and that it's actually going to get views, as well as some other things. Like, I know I mentioned that video, how to start a YouTube channel. That keyword wasn't a great keyword to rank for, and even though I did rank for it, I did try ranking for other keywords as well. So how to figure out how to find those other keywords that you can rank for. I feel like that could be a good video idea for you guys. So if you guys want to see that, please let me know in the comment section down below. But that is it for this video. I'm going to go ahead and schedule it now, but I hope you guys found this helpful, just walking step by step through the process with me. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below, and I will see you guys back here on Tuesday with another video and on Friday with a vlog. Bye guys.